Where do you want the tank set up to go in the living area?
Yeah, go over by your desk. Come on, you stupid. Thank you. Hey, turtle. Yeah, I'm running a little bit behind.
Test, test. Hey there.
D minus.
Graham said that she may come on and try her list of words tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will start broadcasting in a couple of moments.
Big smile.
Hallelujah! It's finally working right. Is it working through the live page, Turtle, or is it working through the web page?
Word.
Yeah, it's funny because I got off Saturday and I just went looking through the Playroom list, and for whatever reason,
Now PS4 web browser test LOL.
Oh, so you're doing it through the PS4 web browser. I don't think too many people put the energy in to go through the web browser. I'm guessing if it doesn't show up on the live list, they don't drop in. like I started to say, it's weird because after I got done broadcasting, before I did any edits on the video itself, because I had to chop out a bunch of stuff on it, I got on the PS4 live page. I put in the playroom, and I got something like 325 different streamers. 325. And I went down the list just to look, and my entire archive broadcast was listed as a live broadcast. I had never seen it do that before, ever. It went, like I said, it had gone through, it had listed 313 playroom broadcasts. And I'm looking down the list, and it's like, I dropped into one, no comments allowed. I happened to look down in the corner, and it said 0 minutes out of 2 hours and 14, or whatever these people have been broadcasting for. So I go to the next one, and it said comments were disabled. And I'm looking again, and down in the bottom, 1.3 seconds out of an hour broadcast. It was just, I think they finally fixed whatever they blew up with the update. I think they finally fixed whatever they blew up with the update. Because like I said, it was just weird. I had never seen that many live broadcasts, so I knew something was wrong. And I'm going through and I'm just picking playroom ones, and every one of them had comments disabled, comments disabled, comments disabled, the whole thing. And I'm like, okay, well at least people know they're there now. Because I got a message from Money today, or yesterday. He said, oh, you're finally on YouTube. And I'm like, and I wanted to be snarky. I really wanted to be snarky and say, look at how many videos there are for the year. And so it's like, I think they finally fixed whatever they were doing. I think they finally fixed it. I hope they finally fixed it. Unlike some dead superheroes, right, hon? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tuesday night. Welcome to Wits night. I hope y'all are all doing well. It has been a busy week for me of sorts. It has been so busy that I have not had time to work on any pregame stuff. Hey, Fishy, how we doing? Well, that's, like I said, this I learned Tuesday. The stream was working. The stream was actually working. The only problem was there were only two ways you could view anybody that was viewing on YouTube. You either had to go. You either have to go through, for the last week, you either had to go through the PS4 web page, or you had to view it through your PC. So it was kind of like, it was, whatever this update is that they did for the PS4, I think they finally got fixed on the server side. They finally fixed it on the server side. And I think the first sign was, like I said, I jumped on live from PlayStation. And the first thing I always do is look to see who my friends are broadcasting. There was nobody broadcasting. Absolutely zero. I knew that couldn't be right. So I happened to go in and just do a playroom search. Nikki was broadcasting. Who else was I watching after I quit broadcasting Saturday? And one other person was broadcasting. They got it region locked again.
Yeah, but live broadcasting is region locked, said.
I'm gonna. Why? Why? Come on, Sony, you're an international company. I don't get it. I can understand if I was playing something that was monetary, but then that'd be on YouTube, not on Sony to fix.
Hello, everyone, smile.
I don't get it. I really don't anymore. So, what I will probably, hopefully, aim to do, at least this Saturday, is I will run the regular YouTube stream Saturday after Fishy Show. Like I said, that's my Saturday lineup. Although I got things I have to do, so I'll be on later than normal for yours, Fish. And then I may jump on Ustream afterwards just to say hi and remind people I'm still here. Because like I said, I got like 4 or 5 people that saw me on various streams and asked, aren't you streaming? Aren't you streaming? And I'm like, yes, I'm streaming. Don't blame me for Sony making a blunder. That's about the only way I can do it. I just don't get why they region locked it, though. I really don't. Well, that's it, Fish. That's all anybody could watch, except for, like, Turtle.
I only had the chance to look the recorded show on Sunday. PlayStation goes here, you can stream via PS4, but oh wait, we're going to region lock you or you can't comment me, ahaha.
Yeah, pretty much, which makes no sense. It's like take the comments from Ustream, take the streaming capability from YouTube, and you'd have the perfect formula. But they just can't get their act together for whatever reason, and I really don't know why. But yeah. I will probably be late on your stream on Saturday, Fish, so I probably won't show up till... I'll probably show up like really early in the morning and then disappear for a couple hours and then come back in during the afternoon because I got about 4 or 5 things I got to do. Got to go take care of the car, get the oil changed. I got to go replace my broken superhero. If I'm lucky, they'll have both of them. Speaking of which, so my disadvantage, just so you guys know, will be your advantage. Just so you can see what happened. Unfortunately, one of my pieces kind of got shattered. I was not happy. Rocket is officially dead. Somebody. Hey. So what that means is, and it's going to be to your guys' advantage of sorts, is I can't buy this one piece at a time. So what it means is a bonus prize is going to kind of show up, and I got to make sure I don't knock everything over while I'm doing this, because I basically have to pick up a second one of these. I have to go pick up a second Groot. Say hi, Groot. I am Groot. So basically there will be one Groot going out in a prize pack at some point. Unless Bubbles claims it. Bubbles might claim it. I don't know. I'm wondering if the region lock is what was the bug they were working on, and they screwed up and did the whole video stream region lock, and not just the comment stream region lock. That's what I'm wondering, if that's what they were trying to do, and they screwed it up. But yeah, I already have Groot's in one piece, and since I have to buy a Rocket and Groot together, you guys, somebody's going to basically get half of a set, because I'm not going to give you guys a broken Rocket and a good Groot. So it's just the way it goes. So my misfortune will be somebody's benefit. Like I said, unless Bubbles says she wants Groot, and that remains to be seen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:15. It is list night, and I hate sitting when I'm on camera. I really do. So we are going to get things started. Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
let you send fruit out.
no, if she wants it, she gets first dibs on anything, but usually there's nothing she wants. Although I might, because I've been making fun of her for a day, so I might buy her something nice this weekend. I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is Tuesday night. Tonight is list night, and my tie is not straight. Ugh. My tie is completely warped today. Can't get nothing to work around here. Couldn't get the keyboard to work. Couldn't get the USB hub to work. Couldn't get the keyboard on my computer to work right. It's just one of those things.
The anime is making the stream region lock, so since send it to me, LOL.
That's the other thing. Just so you guys know, when we do the Saturday broadcast, starting this Saturday, what we're going to start doing to try to make sure we get participants on the game shows
Space Station
is we are going to get... Nope, Space Station is not up there. What we're going to start doing is we're going to make an offer, so to speak. It's sort of a modified miniature let's make a deal, so to speak, where you basically choose behind door 1 or door number 2. And what it will be is every Saturday...
Space Cadet.
Oh, I think Space Cadet is up there. And Space Cadet is on the list. Nope, Miss Lady. What it is called Full Metal Panic.
Is the Full Metal Alchemist?
Nope, it is full. Let me get it in the way. Oops, I got it. It's called Full Metal Panic. It was the first of like 3 DVD Magnus sets I saw that I was considering, and I just kind of liked that one more than anything.
Spaceman.
But basically, like I said, what I will be doing is on Saturday, if you are here and you participate and you win, you will get your choice of 2 prizes. You'll get one of 2. So, for instance, if you come in this coming Saturday and you participate in the game show and you win, you will have your choice of either the manga set, Full Metal Panic, or the Silver Surfer collectible figure. And whichever one doesn't get chosen will remain on the table for the following week, and we will replace the one that got chosen.
Space Harrier. Spacewalk. Spacecraft. Spaceship. Spaceman.
I want to make sure I didn't miss one while I was talking. Let me see, because nope, I didn't see the one. Okay, cool. And
Space Explorer. Space Exploration.
Put some background music on, just so I have it, because I hate not having background music. Yeah, I'm prepared for Roy today, Turtle. See, Roy? That one's for you, Roy.
The best space Mayan building his spaceship shop up LOL. Space Case. Spacebar.
And Spacebar comes off the list. Very nicely done, Turtle. But yeah, like I said, I think what Sony was trying to do was region lock the video, or region lock the broadcast for some reason. I'm not sure why they wanted to do that. And I think they were trying to region lock the comments. And somehow they screwed up and region locked everything. That's what I think they did. And like I said, the reason I think that is After I got done with the Saturday broadcast, oh, Trap Bubbles to come up with that one that's way outside the box. I went back, and like I said, I went back and I basically went into Live from PlayStation.
Space the Final Frontier. Space Chick. Space Sex. Space Cowboy S.
Oh, nicely done, Fish. Space Cowboys, probably my all-time favorite non-action movie. Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland, and James Gardner. I think this is my favorite all-time drama movie.
Space Code.
But yeah, like I said, after I got done broadcasting, there were only like 4 of us on the channel total. And I think there were only 3, because I know my grandmother-in-law was here, I was on, Turtle was on, and that's all we had.
Spaceballs.
So it was basically, Turtle got a free prize for the most part, was what it was Saturday. And Fish nails the space shuttle. Oh, I just realized I missed one. Sorry, Bubbles, you did nail that one. I was looking at the wrong list.
Space alien.
Nope, no space aliens.
Space alpha. Space
And
code. Space
it was just,
alien.
it was,
Space band.
Sony just ticked me off, basically. So, and I don't complain about Sony a lot. I give them the gripe on air on occasion, and that's about the end of it. But Turtle was here, and he could tell I was getting frustrated. I was really getting frustrated. The show was not a good show because I made some major technical blunders before I used or started it. And Sony's little incident didn't help.
Space bread. Space ice cream.
So it was pretty much. I'm waiting for somebody to give me the "in space no one can hear you scream" comment. I'm disappointed none of my nerdy guys that are on thought of that one before I said it.
LOL. Lol turtle.
So yeah, like I said, guys, there will be you're just frustrated all the time, Turtle. That's all there is to it. Because, like I said, I know what you were doing Saturday. I know what you were doing. And I was sitting there, and it was probably the one thing that kept me from, like, literally just saying, I'm done tonight. It was literally probably the one thing that kept me from going, I quit this evening. It's just too bad. Yeah, but that never stopped them before, hun.
MR Space rock. But it is in space, not space phrases. Space R. Space planet.
But yeah, like I said, it's been a rough week because basically Rocket died. Star-Lord has got shot his arm off. It's basically somebody did what Thanos and Galactus and the others couldn't do. Killed 2 of my Guardians of the Galaxies. And it wasn't Groot that died, so I don't have to replant him. Yeah! Space SpongeBob.
Space SpongeBob.
What is that? Oh, that's the frisbee. That's one of the little prizes. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put this up somewhere. I may just want to put this one up. Just for now. I gotta figure out where it would work though. Put Captain America behind me. Oh, can't see Captain America there. Dang it, that doesn't work. Captain. there we
Space
go.
Sound. Space Wrangler.
There we go. Captain America could stay up there. Ooh, I like Space Sound, but it is not up there. I like Space Sound, but it is definitely not on there. So yeah, like I said, it's been a busy week.
Space Sickness.
So I did not get any of the test game stuff done that I wanted, or I did not get enough of it done that I wanted to get done. Because I was going to run a test of the new layout for the Joker's Wild questions tonight. And I only had time to get about 6 questions done. So we're done. How many do I have done? 5, 10, 15. I got about 18 of them done. I took Space Time Continuum, and I was down here in the basement about 15 minutes before I was going to go live. And I'm like, I'm changing this one I don't like to, and I'm looking at my list, and I'm like, Space Time Continuum. No, that's a little too obscure. So I took that one out. So again, ladies and gentlemen, it is list night. Tonight we are going to do probably 2 lists, because like I said, I don't have a test game set up that I was going to try to get done by tonight. So we're going to run probably 2 lists, maybe 3, depending on how long they take. Which means no hints, no clues, nothing of that sort on my end. Plus, I got to start making some more of these, because I'm down to about 20 of these left, I think. 20, or maybe 30. I may be down to 30. But some of them are like so bad, I don't like them, and I've been putting off using them.
Space Professor.
So I got to start working on some more lists. I want to get the new format for the Joker's Wild questions done. I got to get the camouflage game done, because I haven't. Did I put Space Ghost on here? No, I did not put Space Ghost on there.
Space Dog. Space Ghost. Space Invader.
Shame on me for not putting Space Ghost on. Space Invader came out about 15 minutes before I started broadcasting. Space Invaders came off the list because I would have swore I've used Space before, and I was looking at Space Invaders, and I'm like, I know I've done this one before. I know I have. Nope. No Space Invader, no Space Flight. I had something else I was just going to say. Now I can't remember what it was.
Space.
Oh well, it'll come to me later.
Space drugs. Space weed.
I had never heard of space weed. That one I have not heard of. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for being with me tonight. Like I said, I know last week was kind of like pretty bad with the update, pretty much botching everything.
Space Age.
Spacey. So hopefully we start everything fresh, new, working, correct, complete, the whole 9 yards. Where everything does what it's supposed to do when you ask it to do it. That's what I'm hoping. You never know. Space Agency is a good one, but it is not there. And we are halfway through, and we have only been at this one for 14 minutes on this board, so Space Fallout, that would be Dead Space. Don't let anybody fool you.
Beyond
Now.
Space and Time. Space Loading. Space Mission. Space Fallout. Space Flow. Space Wrestling.
Now, I do have a question, and maybe you guys can help me answer it, because I haven't been able to keep up on anything. Like I said, that's how busy I have been. Does anybody know if they have delayed In No Man's Sky? Because every time I search the news sites, I don't see anything. It's the one game I want that's left, not counting Uncharted 4. We already know that's delayed.
Space research. Space chess.
Nope, none of those. Ooh, somebody was close. I want to make sure that one didn't say what I thought it said. Nope, didn't say what I thought it said. Cool. Ow.
Space character.
It's amazing I still have so much stuff down here that I need to just really get rid of. Huh. That needs to be thrown out, I think, or a new battery put into it. Nope, no space character, no space ranger, and no space gravity.
Space ranger. Space gravity. Space race.
If I have to Oh, Bubbles Nails, number 2 on the list, the space race. The space race was on the list. Just to warn you guys, because tonight's going to be kind of, I'm sort of in a watch and wait mode with The Office. So if I have to cut it short tonight, I'm going to apologize beforehand. What is this?
The game will be awesome. Billions of planets smile. Space stars.
I gotta forward this to somebody else now. Damn it. Because I already gave my letter to somebody else, so I gotta get that done. I know, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be totally
I said it earlier, but you missed it.
addictive. Totally addictive. It's like the one game on my must-get list, because I plan on being Malcolm Reynolds of the skies. Basically, go in, make some deals, and shoot people that don't like me. That's my goal.
Base. Space raid.
If I missed it, Bubbles, I apologize. I apologize here and now if I miss one. I know I haven't seen the 4 that are left, though. I will tell you that right now. I guarantee it. It has not come up yet. But yeah, it's like the one game I'm waiting for. Like I said, the 2 games I'm waiting for. Because when I get Uncharted 4, I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go pick up Uncharted 1 through 3 for the PlayStation. Going to go pick up In No Man's Sky. And then it's like, then I will be down in the basement all the time playing video games. No. They say that there will be. How did the guy put it? There will be a ton of planets. So if you play it right, you would never see anybody else in it. Or if you play it a certain way, you will never see anybody else in it.
But no date set. Space noise. Space walk.
See, I thought it was supposed to be March. Now they're postponing it again. I'm not happy. Now I'm not happy. Everything I want is always getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. I think the only game that I've wanted that hasn't been pushed back was Fallout 4. I think that's the only one. I'll find it, Turtle. Like I said, I just haven't had time today or this week to go looking anything up. Just because, like I said, I have been that busy at the office. So it's like normally when I'm at the office, if there's downtime, I'm looking for questions,
if you like.
or I'm just browsing news sites and game sites for stuff that they don't block. Um, but yeah, if it's June now, I guess I can last that long. It's gonna be like biting fingernails to get there, but I will make it. I will make it. Plus, if it's June, I'm trying to think. Our league usually ends. I'm trying to think of when our league normally ends. Our league normally ends in May, so that only put me like one month I have to suffer through. But I'm sure Bubbles will have stuff around the house that I'm going to have to do while I wait. I'm pretty sure she will do that to me. Nope, there is no space monkey and no space money. But ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for space blank. These are words, phrases, titles, things, places, people, you name it. If it starts with the word space, and it has a complete word on it, word or words, it will be on the list, or could be on the list. That's if I don't buy it beforehand, because the anniversary is not till the 27th, so it may be out before then. We'll see.
Well, at least I know what to get for your anniversary present. Space Controls. Far Cry Primal, The Division and U4 are my games in after big smile.
See, I'm not a Far Cry guy, never have been. Primal, kind of. Oh, I like that Yes HBK, but Space Ace is not up there.
Space Ace.
What was I just going to say? So yeah, like I said, I don't even have any games on my must-buy list right now. And that's saying something. So it's like I kind of let my GameStop, my GameStop thing lapsed because I don't have anything on my want list. So it's like I gotta renew that soon. Because I'm like, I'm not going to spend money to renew it when there's nothing I don't want to buy. Although I may renew it if I go pick up a used copy of the order.
Space Blow.
Space Game style. So yeah, but it depends on what all I got to do this weekend. Because like I said, I know I've got like a couple of things I got to go do. And I know there's a GameStop by one of my locations. So normally I'll go renew it then and go pick up the order because it's supposed to be like next to nothing right now. But I'm not paying because I wasn't paying full price for the order.
Has been renewed already.
Oh, it's already been renewed? When did you do that? Oh, I know when you did that. You did that when you did the amiibo, right? She did the amiibos and she picked up her own pops.
Spaceship. Space List.
And she swore up and down she was not going to have collectibles like that. She swore up and down it wasn't going to happen. Hey, Fosho, what's up, my man? What's the good word, Smooth? Like I said, I just want to know how many bodies you're burying in that basement before you build that house.
And how are you, my friend? Space Pirates.
I want to know how many bodies are going in the basement before you lay the cement. That's what I want to know. Because I know you Michiganites, you hide the evidence. Oh, okay. When you got the Dalek Pops, you renewed it. Cool.
When I got you the Dalek Pops, I renewed it. Space Oxygen.
Nope, no space oxygen. So yeah, like I said, guys, so hopefully Sony's got their streaming issues fixed. According to Fish, it's still region locked slightly. But I have more people on tonight than I had all of last week combined.
Doing your brother, LOL.
So it's been a... See, now this is where I know the problem is. I know Smooth has done some broadcast in the past 2 weeks. I know he has. And it doesn't show up anywhere in my live from PlayStation list.
It's 1-9.
See? I might pick that up this weekend. I might. But I got other things I have to get, so... Oh, I remember what the other thing was I was going to complain about. It has nothing to do with Sony. Has nothing to do with Ustream or YouTube or anything like that. I told you guys back in January like the 4th, I picked up some great stuff for giveaway. I picked up stuff that I know HBK's wife is going to make him try to win. I picked up some stuff I know that Emery's is going to try to win. And I picked up some other odds and ends. I picked up something I picked up for Darkside, and I don't know if I'm going to send it to him or I'm going to do it as a prize. They didn't get their Blizzard till last week, right? So I email them and ask them about the auction, and I said I never got a tracking number, I never got any information, and they said, oh, we haven't shipped anything yet because of the blizzard. Now you guys know I'm slow in sending stuff out. 2 weeks, a week, that sort of thing. Hey, Nerdy, how we doing?
Take it back Sunday, LOL. Space Mate.
No, I don't do that. I keep everything I play unless I give it to my father-in-law. Do you guys know that I'm semi-slow in sending stuff out?
Nerdy.
But you guys know I don't wait 4 weeks to send something out. It's basically every payday, if I got stuff to go, that's the day it goes. These guys just kind of rubbed me the wrong way when they said, oh, we haven't sent it yet. Because, and here's the reason, because there is something on their auction in 2 days. I think in 2 days. I got to go double check. It's either tomorrow or Thursday that I absolutely am going for. It is going to be one of my favorite prizes I think I have ever tried to get. So there's no guarantee I'm going to get it. It's the same company. They auction off all the stuff I want. That I was like, I don't have a toy show till March. So it's like, nope, Space the Final Frontier is not up here. But if I get it,
The Final Frontier.
I'm going to plug this thing, promote this thing.
Location.
I'm going to raise the holy you-know-what to say, you want it, you show up. And basically, and I'm going to tell you guys just because I'm not going to know if I even got a shot at it until tomorrow or the day after. They are auctioning off a Ghostbusters bank. Just a little bank made with like the Ghostbusters sign. Signed by Ernie Hudson. I am going to go out of my way
Space hot dog.
to get this.
Space pop mine.
But it's, from what it looks like, it's about this big.
Space dog.
It looks like it's about the size of my laptop. Made of plastic. And you can read Ernie Hudson's signature on it. I don't know if there's a certificate of authenticity. I don't care. I want it. I am going to plug the heck out of it if I get my hands on it. But I am going to do if it's the one thing I bid on at this auction, which I hope not, because I got a whole bunch of stuff I like and I want. That's the one thing I'm going for. You want everything I ever give away, Nerdy. You're just never here when I give them away, right? Nope, no space opening, no space astronauts, no space gap. I like that Spacely Sprocket one, but it's not up there.
Space set.
But yeah, like I said, an Ernie Hudson signed Ghostbuster bank is my target. I'm worried I'm going to like blow my whole game show budget in one day. I hope not. I really do. But if I do, it's going to be totally worth it for this one.
Space TV. Space Fire. He'll be honest, his signature might not go far. He does a bunch of convections.
I know, he does a bunch of them, but I have to make it to him or order them. So I so badly want this.
I love you, but you always ask me the hardest questions. Space astronomy.
I know, sometimes it just turns out that way. It really does. But yeah, again, ladies and gentlemen, just so you guys know, for those of you that just dropped in, starting this Saturday, we're going to do a little something a little different with the prizes. I kind of want to get a feel of what people are wanting. So what we're going to start doing is a quote-unquote, let's make a deal final door issue. The only difference is you're going to actually see what's behind the doors. So every Saturday when we do the game show, we're going to give whoever wins the choice of two prizes. Exactly, Turtle. Like I said, I'm thinking I can get it, because every time I've gone to these things, the stuff's been way underselling for what I thought it would be worth. Like I said, the box is supposed to be coming. I got everything in it, I think, for like $60. It's like 10. It's like, and there's like 6 or 7 things in there. So it's like, if I'm spending no more than $10 an item, I'm doing real well. Because I spend more than that at the toy show. I really do. I come back with about 7 things, and I've spent $120, $140, sometimes $200. Now, last time I didn't. Last time I had a tight budget, so.
Space exploration. Space rocks.
Space tacos. And you would say that right when I have a mouth of alcohol. So again, starting Saturday, what we're going to do is we're going to put up 2 prizes. And I'm going to always reveal the previous broadcast what those 2 prizes are. So for instance, this Saturday, if you are on the show and you play and you win, again, that's the key, you got to win, you're going to have your choice of the Silver Surfer collectible figurine or
Space Odyssey.
Make sure I get it the right way. The Full Metal Panic 7 DVD set. And again, the reason I realize this is because if I do something like the DVD sets, if I happen to have somebody that's
Space
oh, nicely done, Dean.
Salsa.
Space Odyssey. I would take Space Odyssey or Space Odyssey 2001. I would have taken either one of those. Very nicely done. That was the one I did today. I took out one phrase that I didn't really like, and I replaced it with Space Odyssey. And like I said, the reason I did it was, like I said, and it had to do a lot with fish, to be honest with you. And again, Fish, I want to thank you, man, for all the plug you've been doing for List Wits, pretty much every episode. I don't know how I can ever pay you back for that. Turtle out of space. Or Pigs in Space. Oh, God, I sound like Dave when I say it that way. I got to realizing, because I try to make this thing for everybody, every so often I'll come up with a prize that I can't ship overseas for whatever reason. Or I pick up a prize that could be it probably has an A in the title. It probably really does. And I just didn't think about it when I changed it.
I found out. It's a Space Odyssey.
You're probably right. It probably does have an A in front of it.
Space Wally.
I'll have to go back and look. And then I realized when I picked up the manga set in particular, if I happen to get somebody that's not in Region 1, and that's the only prize, it doesn't do me any good to send it to them unless they've already got the region code stuff and all of that covered. So I decided I'm going to make it where you have the choice or the option. So in case you know you can't use one, you'll have a fallback to work with. We don't do points on list night. Unless we're doing like the mini prize giveaway. Yeah, I gotta think. I don't think I got enough. I just realized I don't have enough prizes yet for the small list. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. Oh, wait, yeah, I do, because I got all the magazines. The magazines are going to go out at some point. Yeah, okay, you're right. It is the other way around. I don't know why I was thinking 2001. Why was I thinking it's the other way around? Maybe because I haven't been thinking right this week. That is true. Oh, Nerdy, you were the one. I will not be able to check on those items I told you about till March. As soon as I check on them in March, I will let you know.
I think every prize only YouTube is region locked. Smile.
Now, the one thing I will admit I do hate. Oh, that was the other thing. I knew there was something else. Nerdy, I do need something from you. I need if you have one.
Space Avatar.
I need a JPEG or a GIF or something of the Nerd Circle, the Nerd Circle logo. I will explain to you later why. I got to get something from you. I want something from Nikki. I want something from Ron. Who else? The TVN guys.
It's because you never visit the Nerdy Effect.
Yes, I do. I just couldn't make it yesterday. I actually was able to watch the archive. I couldn't make it yesterday. That's true. The points are like... No,
whose line is it anyway where the points...
How do I say...
LOL.
Yeah, the points... The points are like whoever's in the red shirt. You're dying regardless. You know that. But yeah, if you can, I need you to send me a GIF or a JPEG of the Nerd Circle logo. That's all I need. I'm not telling you why.
Space One.
It's just something that I'm planning on doing for a few people. And if you need me to send you the email address or anything, let me know. Or you can just grab it off the YouTube page, and that will work. It's something I wanted to work on, and it was your logo and mine and one other one that came to mind that I want to use. Plus, I still got to work on my other new logo. Because I know what I want it to look like. Now I just have to get the graphic software on the new computer and get it up and running. All right, we are down to 3 minutes on this list, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 3 minutes on this list. And then we're going to make a little change to the game, and we might change the field, the screen. Nothing major. If you ask, Turtle will know what I'm changing it to, sort of. Ooh, I like the Space Runner one. Space Runner one would have been good if I thought of that one.
Space Runner.
I want to see.
Space Mystery LOL.
Let me see something.
Space
I want to see something. Just so I can. I want to see something. Because now I'm curious as to whether or not I shouldn't have put that one on the list at all. Oh, I gotta wait for my laptop to behave. It doesn't ever seem to like me. Cool. I can work with that. I can work with that. Because like I said, yours, Dark Sides, Nikki. Who else was I going to do? Somebody else I was going to work with. Becca's, I think. Just to see if I can get it to work. And Turtle knows what I'm up to, I think. Because I think Turtle was about the only one that was here with me when I mentioned what I was going to do. All right, we have hit. No, we haven't hit. This one says 8. This one doesn't say 8 yet. I always go by the timer on the other one. Nope, Spaceport is not there.
Spaceport. Space Monkey. Space Predator. Trump and Space.
See, I was going to use the Donald Trump one for the points don't matter. The points don't matter, just like anything Donald Trump does to upset his voters. I know. Okay, but I couldn't come up with a good way to say it without sounding really ridiculous.
Space Dimensional. Space Booth Nanny.
All right, we have hit the 8 o'clock mark, The 8 o'clock mark, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to reveal the last of the space list. Everybody was giving me a lot of outer space words, and you guys missed 2. You missed 2 of them that I'm really surprised got missed. Well, I will say I'm surprised one of them got missed. And the one I'm surprised got missed, because I talk about Firefly all the time, and I talk about these great space shows. It's a space opera. Greetings, Paul. How are we doing tonight? Welcome to List Wits. It is Tuesday night. I will explain the rest of it here in a minute for you. So we had space opera. Number 7 was like a late addition. I actually took out space out because I didn't really like that word or that term. And I swapped it out for space elevator. For those of you that don't know, go catch up on Heinlein and Clark and a few others. The space elevator was the one that I meant to sneak in originally, and I never did. Yes, I'm sure it's not opera space. This one I am sure of.
Sure it's not opera space. And musical.
You have music. I saw space musical. I did not see space opera. And finally, number 10. You got to bring it back down to earth a little to get number 10. It was, and in fact, we can send you over to the state of Washington and a certain little landmark called the Space Needle. So that was our space list tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We had Space Bar, Space Race, Space Shuttle, Space Balls, Space Cowboys, Space Cadet, Space Elevator, Space Odyssey. All right, I'm going to take a hit on that one.
Since we need o'clock, they say he becomes Roy Don Flock Twist LOL.
No. I will become this guy later. He'll show up at some point. I was going to bring the professor out tonight, but like I said, I just wasn't sure who was going to show up. And finally, where were we? Oh yeah, Space Cowboys. I gotta give Fish credit on that one. I thought that one might last a while because it's like one of my all-time favorite movies. It doesn't involve guns and explosions and stuff. Space Cadet, Space Elevator, Space Odyssey, Space Opera, and Space Needle. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our space list. All right. Now, you guys are going to have to give me 1 second because I'm going to do a little graphic change here. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Damn it.
Roy's nemesis LOL.
That's the one I want. Now, last week we had the blacklist. I even gave the answer to one of the blacklist items about 4 or 5 times in a row. And Turtle and Emery's and who else? And Knight. I think those were the only 3 that were on the channel. Never caught it. Well, tonight I'm not giving away anything. Tonight we did the blacklist last week. So tonight we are doing the whitelist. We are doing the whitelist tonight. And that's why I did the black and white film change, just for the fun of it. Just for something a little different on the camera side. Now, Paul, to answer your question, you are watching Listwits. We are live from PlayStations when it's actually working correctly, which it seems to be doing tonight. Only live interactive game show network. Basically, we are here every Tuesday. We are here every Saturday. And what we do is we do tributes to some of your favorite TV game shows that we can find a way to put together. For instance, this game is The List. And if you were a fan of ITV's old Quizmania shows, or the original ITV The Vault, or what was the other game show they had? They had another name for it. But it was basically nope, none of those are there. What they were was basically they put together a ton of lists like this, and if you got one right on the list when you called it in, they gave you some amount of money. Well, if I did that with the list, I would totally run out of stuff to buy and give away. Don't worry, Turtle. I know a bunch of sites where we have been picking on that. I know a bunch of sites where we have been picking on that little incident. So every Tuesday night, we basically run a list. It's basically what we would call Family Feud without the points, so to speak. And I see
Whitewash.
we have Whitewash comes off the list. Then every Saturday night, well, let me take one step back. Tuesday night, if we don't do 2 lists in the evening, we try to run basically a test game. And it's basically one of my games that we have adjusted or adapted for something. No, those are not up here. And we basically debug it on air. It's basically what we do on Tuesday nights. And then Saturday night, we run a game show. It could be, 9 times out of 10, it's a trivia show. But there are some nights when it's just a pun show. Very nicely done, Turtle. White walls. If you were a fan of the Scrabble game, the Scrabble TV game show with Chuck Woolery, we have a version of that. If you are a fan of Blockbusters, we have a fan of that. If you are a fan of Pointless, the British game show, we have a version of that we try to run. If there is a worldwide game show that I can figure out and adapt, I try to run it. For instance, I have a variation of the Japanese game show called Panic Quiz Attack 25. And we've actually run it a couple of times. That one's actually run fairly well for the most part. Most of the games that we have are based on US, Canada, and the UK. Like I said, I've got one French-Canadian one. I'm still trying to understand. I haven't deciphered. No, those are not there. I like the whitetail one. That one would have been good. I should have done white-tailed deer. For instance, there's a French show called Les Cirques or Les Cirques that I'm still trying to, because I don't speak French, I have to figure out how the game actually works to see if I can run it in some shape or fashion. The other one that I have been watching that I've been trying to decipher, and I don't speak Hindu or Hindi, which is the problem, are the Indian games. There's a couple of them that look like they're a lot of fun, but I can't figure out the rules because it's like I never realized when they talk in India, it's like every sentence is like 3/4 Indian or Hindi and 1/4 English. So it's like I got no clue what they're saying or how the game works. So yeah, if there's a TV game show, past or present, that we can adapt, we try it. For instance, I will never, I'm sorry about this, Dave, if you're watching the archives, I will never be able to adapt Name That Tune. It can't happen. I have gone through all the logistics and I cannot make it work. Because A, I have to get a very loud enough computer, which this is not, to play music. I have to learn how to time the stop-starts on the musics, which I'm not that good at in the first place. If you have ever seen me on an edited video, you'll see these gaps. And it looks off. It really does. Now, I would have counted HBK, but it is not up there. I will tell you that right now.
White people, sorry, it'll work.
It's a legitimate word. It's a little legitimate phrase, but it is not up here. But yeah, I've been trying to figure out this La Cirque. It's like a Quebec-y game show, and I think I get the basics of it, but I have no idea if I can adapt it. Oh, nicely done, Turtle. White Russian is indeed up there. You knew I had to put something alcoholic up here. You knew I had to put one up here. But yeah, if you guys know a game show you want me to try, I'll see what I can do, work on to get it together. I would have to actually look at the entire list of what we have. But counting the camouflage game, which has not been tested yet, I want to say there are 42 games, I think. I'm trying to think. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16.
White bread.
I want to say 40 games that we adapt or try to adapt. There are certain ones that everybody loves. Somebody's almost nailed the dude's drink, but he's missing a couple of letters.
White blank. The dude's drink, big smile.
Now, Love Connection will never get done. But I will say this. One of the things I do want to try, so at some point I'm going to need some volunteers, is now that I got the office layout paid for a year and I get all the tools and toys that come with it.
Love Connection LOL. White dog. White tiger. White color.
Nope. What I do want to do at one point is I want to try. I want to check, make sure I didn't miss any. Okay, cool. Haven't missed any. I do want to try a Skype-based show. Oh, Nerdy Nails #1 on the list. White Noise. White Noise comes off the list. Very nicely done, Nerdy. But what I want to try to do, as you guys know, I tried this once before on Party Chat, and it didn't work out as well as I had hoped. But you know the games that have the celebrities. No, none of those are there. You guys know we've done things like the Hollywood Squares, but we've done pretty much standard question and answer. One of these days, I want to try to do one of those celebrity window things with the celebrity answering, being silly, ridiculous, funny, having a fun time of their life with the answers, and then the contestants using that. I haven't decided because I always have to try to keep the low number games because sometimes it's kind of hard to get people in on the channel. As like I said, last week was a nightmare. So it's one of the things I've got to work on to see what happens. So again, if you guys have Skype, please, please, please add list Wits to it so I can get in touch with you at some point.
White laughing.
That's 3 that have been close to one of them. There's 3 that have been close to one of them. I'm just not going to say how. So yeah, if you guys have Skype, just make sure you add list Wits to your Skype list. And just send the test calls and all that good stuff. Like I said, Turtle, I know about your issue with it. We still got to figure out why that doesn't work. Because like I said, it should be working. But I'm not there, so I can't do technical IT support at the moment. Let's see. What else did I have? Let's see. Packages are supposed to be getting mailed to me. Like I said, I'm still not happy with the auction company. Oh, I gotta take a look at something. Give me 1 minute. Nope, nothing. One of these I'm surprised you guys haven't come up with. I will say one of them I am surprised.
White squirrel. White pig. White wine. White pepper. White list.
See, I didn't even say the word whitelist tonight. Just ask Turtle. How many times did I say blacklist during that episode? I couldn't, and the worst part was I'm trying to keep a straight face every time I accidentally, because it's like, I just gave one away. There she is. White Lightning is definitely on the list. And that wasn't the one that I was thinking should have been gotten already, but That was the one you guys had toyed with. I saw white light, white laughing. What was the other word? White something. What was the other one I had seen? Don't remember what the other one was I saw. Nope, no white power on this one night. Although I'm surprised it took a while for that one to come up, because HBK apologized just for doing white people. I'm like, it's a legitimate word, it's a legitimate phrase, it's used in conversations. Yeah, Fish realizes he was the one that was close. Nope, no white fire and no white ranger. I'm surprised I didn't put white ranger on here, but I did not put white ranger on there. I am surprised I did not put that one on there. Nope, no white film and no white pride. So again, we are looking for white blank. All of these will start with the word white.
White pride LOL. White PlayStation.
But yeah, like I said, guys, just to show you how bad my week has gone this week. Bubbles did something that...
Not watching.
Huh?
Not watching.
I know you're not. Or you would have said something by now. Did something that Thanos couldn't do. No, that's a good one, but that is not up there. That's a very good one, but it is not up there. Bubbles managed to kill Rocket. He is dead. And she managed to injure Star-Lord. So, and I said this earlier today, just so for those of you that are new to the channel, I can only refill the Rocket piece by buying him in a set. So, what's going to happen is, once I buy this new set, that means I'm going to actually have 2 Groots. I am Groot. So what's going to happen is, one of the Groot pieces will be going into the prize pile. So one of the Groot pieces will end up going into the prize pile for you guys at some point. So, and once I get the Star-Lord piece replaced, I'm only doing one replacement at a time. That means at some point there will end up being a second one of these guys. So at some point there will be 2 pieces that are going out. Now, just to let you guys know, because they're a set, you guys won't be getting the complete set / pieces, because it's basically one of them I need for myself. And the other one will be getting shipped out. So, I know I cracked a joke that any of the DC pieces I'd keep normally for myself. This will probably be the only exception. Now, HBK, I told you, when I get my next package,
she wants it, thanks a lot.
I know there's one in there that she's going to want you to win. I guarantee it. And just to show you what you missed out on for your wife on Saturday, this actually went out, or is going out, because it got one on Saturday. Oh, let's get that in the way for a second. That was one on Saturday. So you missed your chance at a dragon form. Because I know you're the one that said your wife is a big dragon collector. And I will guarantee you, when I get my package, there is one thing in there your wife is going to demand you compete for. I guarantee it. Knight's got a one-track mind this evening.
White light. White boots. White house.
Because there was something I almost picked up at the comic shop last time that I passed on just because I had my mind set on other things. Boo! That's all I'm gonna say. Where's where's the boo button for that one? White Michael Jackson. Like I said, yeah, I like the fact that I can actually walk around my studio now. I really do. Anyway, where was I? I had something else I was going to say. No, it'll come to me. It'll come to me again. It always does. Usually, like right as I'm going off the air.
Not too hard for her.
Wait. This coming from the guy that every time he plays says that his wife gave him the answers. No, white power is not up there. White House is not up there. Nor is white hair. See, I remember those little tidbits of conversations, HBK. I really do. Because I seem to remember that night that you and Emery were fighting over stuff. And she basically gave you pretty much every one that you won on.
White bra. White panties. White socks. White shoes.
Oh, white shoes would have been a good one for White Shoes Johnson. See, I get the ideas while I'm listening to the guesses. That's the amazing part. Billy White Shoes Johnson. Can't believe I didn't think about that one.
White ice. White wine.
Nope. We are still looking. We are down to halfway on the list. Which is how it usually goes. We take about 30 minutes. First 3 or 4 come off in about 5 minutes. The next 2 in about the next 15.
White line.
And then we start working on the mystery ones. Let's see if that one came up. Because I see it, I didn't hear it yet. Say it, lady, say it.
White snake.
There we go. White snake was on the list.
White clam.
So we are down to 4. I will say I think one of them is probably tougher than the rest. One I'm still surprised is up there.
White hat.
But only one of them.
White bra. White tee.
Nope, not there yet. So again, guys, do not forget this Saturday. If you compete and win, you will have your choice of 2 prizes.
Missing words are Zoe Cherry Boys.
So, if you think the missing word is zone, chair, and boys, then your word that you think we're looking for is Z-A-Y something. Again, the missing 4-letter word, which nobody's really asked about in a while.
And
The first.
Whitehaven.
Oh, Whitehaven would have been good to use. No, it's not Full Metal Alchemist Night. It is Full Metal Panic is what it's called. It is not Full Metal Alchemist. Somebody else asked me that, and I'm like, nope, it's not the same. It's not the same series.
I'll download DVDs of Full Metal Alchemist.
It's actually called Full Metal Panic. But for the 4-letter word, basically what you're looking for, the 4 question marks make up one word. The first letter completes the first word. The second letter completes the second word. The third letter completes...
Full Metal Panic sends them my way. Whitefish.
Well, see, like I said, if you're here and you win on Saturday, then it can be yours. So, for instance, and I'm going to see if I can come up with a legitimate word here. So, for instance, I'll just use the 4-letter word as an instant. For instance, the first letter, if you think the first word is zone, as we saw, then that tells you the first letter of the missing word is Z. You think the second letter is the O for choir, and again, it's just an example, then you're looking for a 4-letter word that starts with Z-O. Then the third letter would be the third letter, so...
White mushroom.
No, it won't be Dark Side. It will be the Thanos piece. But I got to order that one because I got to replace Star-Lord. So once I get Star-Lord replaced, then there will be a Thanos piece that goes with it, and the Thanos piece is what's going to be given away. So it's basically I got to order a rocket, and because I got to order a rocket, it only comes in a set. I'll have the extra Groot, and then the Star-Lord piece only comes with the Star-Lord Thanos combination, so I'll have an extra Thanos to give away. And see, that's the one thing I didn't get. You could buy sets for Superman and Luther. Who was the one? The Hulk piece had a piece that went with him, and I can't think of who went with Hulk. It wasn't a Hulk Buster. And then you had Star-Lord and Thanos, and I'm thinking, why didn't Darkseid come with Superman? Because I would have swore that Darkseid and Superman would have been a set, but it wasn't. So yeah, so at one point I said I would never give away chess pieces. It just so happens that this will be an exception. Unless, like I said, unless I know somebody real well and they ask me about a certain piece, which is about the only reason that Darkseid got the extra.
White Christmas. White livered.
It might be. Like I said, I've only ever seen one paired set with Hulk. And I can't remember who it was that was with him.
Whitechapel.
Which surprised me. No! No, actually what it was she was cleaning out the hydroponic pump. And she cleaned out the hydroponic pump with no problem. She put it back in, no problem. She walked over to plug it back in, and when she plugged it back in, she grabbed the wrong plug, and she grabbed my PlayStation 4 plug, and it just went crashed right into Rocket, and basically broke him into like 3 pieces, and knocked the arm off of Star-Lord. So that's why those two got to get replaced. No, see, I even told her, it's like, I even told my wife, it's like, I know that's why she did it, was so that I'd have to give her a group piece. And I said, and she's like, no, you can give it away once you get it replaced. And Fishy gets the one that I was waiting for. The White Dwarf comes off the list. That was the one I thought was going to come off earlier.
White Dwarf. White Controller. How is it going creating your own chess pieces?
No, I'm going to create my own board, but it's still like on my to-do list. I have, because I've still got to go order I got to get some money so I can order the acrylic pieces. And then I'm going to start working on that. I haven't even started on making the board yet.
White jersey.
Because like I said, I've got three projects that in that sort of vein that I'm working on. Depends. They're not actually that bad if you know where if you get them at the right spot, Lady Shirella.
White dragon.
Because
pieces are expensive.
I get them for like $16 a pop. There was a comic book store, because there's a guy that happens to go to the same comic book store I go to, and he was telling me that there was a dealer down in Tennessee that basically had over-ordered them, and he couldn't get rid of them. So he was selling them for like $5 each, just to clear them out. The problem is, I don't think he realizes either he's in a market that just isn't made for that sort of thing, or he doesn't go on supply and demand. And the reason I say that is, when I was talking to my comic book store guy, he says there are two pieces you cannot get anymore. It is literally impossible. You can still get Batman #1 from the first set with no problems, but you cannot get the Oracle, and you cannot get Commissioner Gordon. They just don't come up on the market. And they basically said, if you see one on eBay and it's less than like $50, you grab it, because you're not going to find it. And I tested the theory, and I went on Amazon one day, and I'm putting in like DC chess piece, Super Person A, and I get a dozen hits. I put in DC chess piece, Red Hood, I get a dozen hits. I put in who's the other oddball one? There's one other oddball one. Quicksilver, because Quicksilver was originally only sold in France, and it comes up. You go looking for DC Oracle or DC Commissioner Gordon, zero. Nobody will sell them. So it's like those are like the two rarest pieces out there at the moment. It's not to say they can't be gotten, but it's like every comic book shop I've talked to has basically said, good luck. Everybody else can be gotten for a reasonable price. It's just those two have driven up those prices on those guys so much. So it's like I was joking on Instagram when I sent the one over to Darkside for the Jon Stewart one. I basically said no, and I said, if you find an Oracle or Commissioner Gordon, please send it to me. Please, 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 please. And it's like, I know it's not going to happen, because it's not going to come up. But then again, and Nerdy made fun of me for it one day. I told him what I had seen at the toy show, and he basically threatened to come up here and slap me because I didn't buy it. Well, you got to remember, the Red Hood piece is not the one with the bat symbol on him. He's not. He's the villain version. Where is he? Yeah, you got to remember, this is the Red Hood version. Whoop.
My price is 15 billion LOL.
1.5 billion. That's a little out of my price range. But yeah, like I said, and I almost bought two of the Red Hood ones, because I was going to buy it and send one to Nerdy, but they only had the one Red Hood in stock at the time. It was the only one I had. Now, I haven't found the Joker as Red Hood yet. I don't even know if they make that one, because the DC collection one, they said that they were either making or going to make. But it's like I have to keep track of Eagle Moss to see if it ever pops up on their list. And it's like it's one of the few collection sites I actually regularly go back and see what they're building, because if it weren't for the chess pieces, they do figures for The Walking Dead, Doctor Who. They do the Star Trek spaceships. They do the Batmobile memorabilia. They're working on the Blackest Night chess set. And there's another set they're doing. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. They do the Marvel Fact Files and the DC Superhero Comic Collection. So basically, if I ever wanted to spend a ton of money, I'd be going to the Eagle Moss website and just saying, I want this. I would be basically cleaning them out of Doctor Who stuff, DC, Marvel, and
White label.
And I can't remember what the other one I'm interested in is that they got.
White church.
But yeah, it's like Eagle Moss is pretty much my collectible site now. When I really, really want something just special for me, that's where I go.
White mask.
Nope, we are still looking for the last three. And like I said, one of them I think is going to be tough. The other two might be. We'll see. One of them shouldn't be, but we're going to see. Because we are at 8:40, so we are about 5 minutes away, ladies and gentlemen, from wrapping things up tonight.
White label. White background.
But yeah, just to let you know, if there's anything you guys want me to go looking for, let me know, and I will consider adding it to the pile. For instance, and like I've said it before, Alicia loves Gundam stuff. It was because Alicia asked, I went out and actually found a couple of Gundam items. The Robotech just happened to be a bonus on my end for a giveaway because it was out of the ordinary. There is, and I'm not going to make any promises on this because, like I said, I still got the Ernie Hudson signature bank to work on. There is a Firefly piece that I do plan on picking up for you guys. Not for me, but for you guys. That is going to be a very big prize. So it will probably end up being one of those long games when I do this one. When I pick this up and actually use it. And it'll be one of those that I will basically plug for a few weeks before we do it, just so you guys know, you can let everybody else know, and so on and so forth. Because there is a Firefly model that looks absolutely amazing that I really want to get and give away. It used to be when I was younger, I would look to get stuff and I would do like Nerdy. It was for me, it was going up in my collection, on my wall, my sort of thing. And this Firefly one is supposed, and I didn't open it because it's like, oh. But it is supposed to be absolutely gorgeous from what I saw on the box. So we're going to have to see what happens with that one. But yeah, like I said, the big prize that I'm looking at right now is picking up that Ernie Hudson signed bank. And it's basically the Ghostbusters sign. Signed by Mr. Ernie Hudson. The other good thing is, I'm planning on going to St. Louis Comic-Con this year. I'm hoping to go to St. Louis Comic-Con this year. If I can get my taxes paid and all that, and I got enough left over. And I'm hoping to come up with some good stuff there. That's what I'm hoping. Well, you already got one Firefly coming. You already got one coming. I gotta say, that will be going out, by the way, that will be going out in the mail for you, hopefully this Saturday, Turtle. That and the dragon photo, or dragon print. Because like I said, I just have to wait to payday to go get the boxes and then ship it out. All right, we are down to 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes. We're down to 2 minutes for the last of the whitelist. And then we are going to wrap things up this evening. And like I said, I'm just glad to see that YouTube is actually working again. That's my big thing. I think that was probably one reason I didn't watch anybody's streams yesterday. And I just sat there and watched television most of the evening. Simply because I didn't know if YouTube was actually working again. But I am happy to see that it is working again and working well.
White unicorn.
So we are down to 2 minutes, maybe less than 2 minutes. Nope, down to 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. It just flipped over to the 8:44 mark. So we are down to 1 minute on this game. And again, if you guys know any TV games you want me to try to adapt, let me know. If you have
Autograph stuff that you go to Comic-Con.
I'm hoping that I do, but I got to go back because Julie sent me the link for the site, but they haven't put up who's going to be there this year yet. For instance, I know last year Lou Ferrigno was there, Matt Smith was there.
No problem, take your time, big smile.
And who was the other big name that was there last year? Lou Ferrigno was the big one. Matt Smith was there. And I can't remember who the other name was. Dang it. It'll come to me like after I get done broadcasting.
White easy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have hit the 8:45 mark. And that means we're going to wrap things up here tonight. And we're going to reveal the rest of the whitelist. Well, always if it's reasonable. That's like I said, VIP packages are basically your get-in free card. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten White Noise, White Dwarf, White Lightning, White Walls, White Wash, White Snake, and White Russian. The three that are remaining, we're going to get the one that's the little most obvious out of the way. We had White Blood Cell. The White Blood Cell was one of the three that was not answered tonight. Then the two that I think were a little more obscure, and I thought Knight was going to get there when he started throwing out all the clothing articles. But I did not see this one come up. If it did, Knight, I apologize and I missed it. But I did not see White Glove. I saw white bra, white panties, white shoe, white socks, and I think I saw white shirt, but I did not see the white glove. And finally, this was probably my favorite one on the list because it's a little more obscure, and because there's a little Sherlock Holmesian to it. And the last one on the list was the White Feather. The White Feather of Fear, so to speak. It was what you got when you were considered a coward. I think that's what got me to start this one over again. I think I actually started on the white list first and then added the black list later. It just so happened I only revealed them in the reverse order. Because I have the Sherlock Holmes book, and I was reading the story of the White Feather, case of the White Feather. No, White Glove and White Michael Jackson are not even close. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. But my name is DeSaint Fan, or Professor von Quizzlestein, or Edward Nigma, or Blind Eye Jack, or whatever character we can come up with. And I almost brought Blind Eye Jack out tonight. I almost did. We are live from let me get where I'm on camera here so I can say this and get seen. We are live from PlayStation's only, and I mean only, live interactive game show network. We are here every Tuesday. We are here every Saturday. We are guaranteeing, unless something drastic happens.
So what time you start Saturday?
We are giving.
TD night every once.
Give me 1 minute, HBK, and I will answer that. We are guaranteeing a prize to be given away every Saturday for the year 2016 that I'm on. And like I said, about the only three things that will keep me off the air are an act of work, an act of God, or an act of wife. Those are the only three things that will keep me off the air. Fish, like always, my brother channel. Nerdy's always been my godfather. Al's been my godmother. You are like my brother on this on live from PlayStation. Please, guys, if you get a chance and you love 80s music, please stop by on Fishy's channel. He runs from about 8 a.m. Central Time till 6 p.m. Central Time. Well, actually 7 p.m. Central Time, because it usually finishes right when I'm getting on Saturday night. I will tell you, on Saturdays, there are no other streams for me. On Saturdays, I'm down here. I'm working on games during the day. I got Fish going in the background. He's doing the DJ bit with the 80s music. Guys, please make sure you go check him out. He's on the Ustream side of the broadcast list. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I will plug Fish pretty much every episode. Like I said, we all have our brother streams, we all have our sister streams, we all have our father streams and mother streams. Like I said, Nerdy is my godfather. He will never admit to it, but he is the guy that got me doing this in his own way. I meant to plug you earlier, and I just totally forgot to do it. I think I was just thrilled that the show worked without any major glitches tonight, and that YouTube was working without any major glitches. But yes, HBK, to let you know, I start 7 p.m. every time.
7 for game and 730 main event.
No! No more breaking my chess pieces.
And for Sony PlayStation.
But yes, the pregame starts at 7. The main game will start at 7:30, and on Saturdays it runs from 7:30 to whenever the main game finishes. On Tuesdays we try to wrap everything up by 9 o'clock. We are here every Tuesday and Thursday. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to plug before I forget. Nerdy is back. Thank God. Like I said, I feel bad that I missed it yesterday, but I was so pissed off at YouTube and Sony for having all their issues. I didn't watch anything. I got to go catch the archives tomorrow, because that's what I do at the office on like Tuesdays. I will sit there and I'll listen to Nerdy's archives. But ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is the Saint Fan. We will be back on Saturday, in which you will have your chance to win one of these two items right here. So again, it will be winner's choice. And like I say, I go pick up my chess pieces Saturday, hopefully Saturday as well, which usually means I end up picking something else up for you guys.
Hey there, HBK.
No redecorating my studio. No redecorating my studio. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for being here. It has been fun as always. Like I said, whether I got 3 people on the channel or 8 people, or if I happen to get 11 or 12, I'm going to try to give you guys the best show I can. Fortunately, there were no technical glitches today. It is always on Listwits, HBK. Listwits Game Show. If you're looking on the PSN list, it'll be under Professor von Quizzlestein. Now, like I said, I already know what happened. It was an accident. I will give her that.
Yes, you say you were trying to get a rouge fly, LOL. LOL.
Oh, God. She has started something. Turtle, 2 words for you. These are your 2 words, Turtle. Right there. Those are just for you, Turtle.
What is Fishy's show called?
Fishy HH. Look for the 80s show. Look for the 80s show. But yeah, he is on, and like I said, when I get up in the morning, take care of all my morning business, the first thing I'm doing, I'm usually downstairs, PlayStation on, I'm over on the 80s show watching. Between the 80s show, between Nerdy, Al when he's broadcasting, List Wits, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, this is just my little opinion, and I'm leaving a bunch of streamers out when I do this because I'm going with the shows. Yes, the title. There we go. Back to the 80s. I always just look for the 80s because there's only 2 people that use it, and that's Fishy and Dr. Rock. Not to mention, my German's getting a little better in the reading department. The speaking I still got to work on. The speaking and typing, I'm out of practice on my German. I have learned that from sitting in and listening to Fishy and Anita and who else is the regulars in there? Fishy, Anita. Those are the 2 that always come to my mind. And Cat Dog. Because I kind of, well, the Sam story is a whole different story. But yeah, between the shows like Nerdy, myself, Fishy, The Rant, the Toy Den Nerds, who else am I forgetting that does a show? Vinyl Records, Dr. Rock Show. You guys should have. We really have our own television network. For
No,
it's not Roy's Music. We literally have a fantastic television network that I think could put a lot of people to shame. Oh, I'm forgetting Faux Show. There we go. We got Faux Show for the talk show. I knew there was somebody I was trying to forget. Trying not to forget, just for TV plugs. Thank you, Cat Dog. Cat Dog was the one I was trying to think of. I was drawing a blank on Cat Dog's thing. Yeah, the problem is like I'm about the only one that sits in there and it's like my German is so bad and so rusty I can only catch like every other comment. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure once again to try to entertain, do a little bit of educating, and just having fun with you guys. That's the goal, to entertain and have fun with y'all. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, my name is the Saint Fan, and we will be back on Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, where somebody is going to win something. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night, and we will see you on Saturday.
Text to speech unavailable here.